When I want something fast, flavorful, and healthy, my mind often goes back to Southeast Asian cuisine. I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite Lao dishes today, considered by some to be the national dish of Laos, though you've likely seen it on the menu at a Thai restaurant. This savory ground chicken salad is also known as LARB GAI, and I'm going to serve mine in lettuce cups. Hello there, welcome back to my kitchen. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I am pulling out one of my very oldest cookbooks. So this came from my first trip to Thailand 15 plus years ago. I took a Thai cooking class. We made so many delicious dishes, but one that has stuck with me since that time for both its simplicity and how flavorful it is this LARB GAI, or savory minced chicken salad. I'll copy the recipe that I first learned in the description box below, but since the time of this cooking class, I have made this dish about 100 times, and I usually make it a little bit different every time, and I'm gonna show you how I do that today. I like this recipe because it comes together really quickly. If I weren't jabbering to you, I could probably have it on the table in about 10 minutes. The only requirements are cooking your protein, assembling a sauce, and then chopping up some veggies and herbs. This one is very easy if you're a beginner or new to Thai or Laotian cuisine. By the way, the history of this dish deserves more time than I can give it, but it has been also adopted as a Thai recipe as well. It is attributed to be the national dish of Laos, though, so I want to be sure to give Laotian cuisine credit where credit is due. So the first thing I'm going to do is just start to clear the bench a little bit by assembling our platter. I am going to serve LARB in lettuce cups today, but it works really well over rice, or you can just eat it with a spoon. Okay, so bib lettuce leaves are all set. They're gonna be the delivery vehicle for our LARB. I'm gonna toss some carrots on this plate. These are just matchstick carrots. I've cut up some cucumber, so we'll put some of that on the plate as well. And then some herbs. I've got a little bit of mint. Some of this mint is gonna go in with the meat mixture, and some of it's just gonna get sprinkled right on top. Cilantro, same thing. I'm gonna use that much exactly. Pick some cilantro to get sprinkled on top, and a lot of this is gonna get mixed in. One of the many reasons I love Southeast Asian cuisine so much is because it's usually incredibly flavorful and uses really fresh ingredients. So you'll see lots of herbs, lots of spices, pretty lean, generally just delicious food. Chicken is coming along nicely, so I'm gonna just chop up some of these scallions. Some of these will go on top, and some of them will get mixed in. Scallions off to the side. Now a shallot. So when the chicken comes off the stove, I'm just going to stir in these really finely sliced shallot rings and wilt them down a little bit. That's really the only additional cooking that we do beyond cooking our protein. Our chicken is almost finished cooking, so I'm going to cut into a couple of spicy peppers. You can omit these if you like. Some will go on top and some will get mixed in with our LARB. And with that, the veggies and herbs are all done. Now all I have to do is make a sauce. So this sauce consists of a couple tablespoons of fish sauce, a couple tablespoons of sugar, and a boatload of lime. I'm using 4 limes. You can adjust this to your taste though. If you like something that's a little bit more salty and umami, add more fish sauce. If you like something that's a little bit more tart, add more lime. It's really up to your taste. The whole goal is to dissolve the sugar. Now we shake. Just a little taste. Yep, sugar's not quite dissolved yet. That's exactly the taste. If you don't like fish sauce, you can substitute soy or coconut aminos here. It's definitely not the same taste as fish sauce, so I would recommend that you try it. But if you want to give this a try and aren't super sure about the fish sauce component, feel free to add coconut aminos or soy. Okay, last step is just to pull this all together. So I'm going to pull our chicken off the stove. Chicken's off the stove, nicely cooked. So in goes our scallions. We're going to stir these around and wilt them a little bit. Using the residual heat from the chicken, I'm going to stir this around and wilt it. We still have a couple other veggies to mix in, but I like to add the sauce when the meat is still quite warm. You immediately get that hit of sweetness, saltiness. Okay, in goes cilantro. Some of our scallions. Some of our spicy peppers. And a little bit of our mint. I'm just gonna tear it in. So this is great served over rice. It's great eaten with a spoon. or it's great in a lettuce cup, which is what I'm going to show you today. And last, but definitely not least, a little bit of mint on top, some cilantro, some scallions, and a couple of these really spicy peppers. Now we taste. So the way I like to do this, lettuce cup, filling, carrots, a little bit of cuke. Cheers. This brings me right back. It's not perfectly traditional, but it's pretty easy to make with things that are in your fridge. But the combination of salty fish sauce with tart and tangy lime, all of the super crisp, crunchy veggies, and the bright, fresh herbs, this is such a winning dish. You can eat it for lunch, you can eat it for dinner, put it over rice, put it in lettuce cups, eat it with a spoon. I have and will probably continue to do all of those things. Thanks for spending your time with me today. I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Southeast Asian dish is and if you have tried this before. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you want to stick around, please subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you here next time. Cheers.